Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's episode, I'm just going to give you a quick update on the cryptocurrency market. So whatever I say in this video shouldn't be considered financial advice. I'd advise you to do your own research before you buy any cryptocurrency. So you're probably wondering, is this clickbait? No, it's not clickbait. I am concerned about the meme coin market. So if you're on Twitter this week, you probably would have seen that there has been a lot of racist meme coins launching on Solana, which I just think is a very, very bad look for the space. And please do not get involved with any racist meme coins. It's just not worth it. I do believe that they will just all go to zero very, very soon and just die out. So why I'm concerned about meme coins is basically I just feel that the whole market is saturated and it just needs a washout. Market needs a little bit of a cleansing, as there's too many meme coins popping left, right, and center every single day. And just be very, very careful, as they will eventually, most of them will all go to zero. But having said that, I do believe that the blue chip meme coins will continue to do well. I'm talking about Dog with a Hat and Myro. So if you're a follower of this channel, you know I'm very bullish on Myro long term. I do believe that it will reach well over $1 billion market cap, because I do think the team is playing all the right moves. They did get launched on Binance Futures. Myro hasn't been launched yet on Spot on Binance. But the fact that they're trading Myro on Futures, I do believe they will be adding it to Spot in the near future. But I just think that the meme coin narrative will die down for a little bit, and then I'm sure it'll come back again like it always does. So that's just a sign that there's a lot of froth in the market. People are taking on excessive risk. And I do believe that the racist meme coins on Solana has definitely marked the local top. So if we go to the Bitcoin chart here on the daily, it is putting in a head and shoulders pattern. So as you can see here, here's the first shoulder. This is the head, and this is the second shoulder. Now this is a bearish pattern. Now obviously it's not guaranteed to play out, but if we're just going by probabilities, this is signaling that there could be more of a downtrend in Bitcoin. So as you can see here, I did draw in this line here at 60,000. I do believe if we hold this level, we're pretty safe, and we might just consolidate and just chop sideways. I would like Bitcoin to break above roughly about 68,000, just to give me more confidence of it opening up more trades, as I do believe it has to break this level for more continued upside. Now, if it does break below 60,000, I do believe that it will probably come down to the lower 50k level. So I might dip into this demand zone here before catching a bid and moving back up to the upside again. So this demand zone is roughly between 50 to 52k, and it did consolidate here for quite some time. So it might retrace down to this level. Now, if I just get my measuring tool here, so if we go from here to here, that is roughly around a 20% drop in Bitcoin. Now you can only imagine what that will do to altcoins. So if Bitcoin drops 20%, everyone will be scared. Everyone will be thinking that the top is in and they'll be selling their positions. Well, if Bitcoin drops 20%, I'm sure the altcoins could drop 30 to 40%. So I just want you to be prepared for that. It is common that we do see quite a substantial dump coming up to the Bitcoin halving. And as I'm recording this video, we are currently about 3 weeks away from the Bitcoin halving. So what they say, so history doesn't repeat, it does rhyme. So it is common that we do see a pre-Bitcoin halving dump. So having said that, as long as Bitcoin trades above 60k, I think we are okay. And like I said, I would like it to break above 68k, just to give me more confidence that we have more momentum for the upside. So here is the total tree chart. So as you can see here, the total tree. So this is minus. So this is the whole crypto market. Minus is Bitcoin and Ethereum. I like to look at this chart just to see how all coins are performing. And as you can see here, it did come up to resistance around the $800 billion level, and it has been on a downtrend ever since. Now, I do believe that if Bitcoin continues an uptrend, I do believe altcoins will continue to do better and probably outperform Bitcoin. especially there is some outliers that I will outline in this video, some altcoin picks that I am keeping a close eye on. But overall, I do believe if this bull run is going to be as big as I think it is, I easily can see the altcoin market going above $2 trillion. So you can see here this dotted line here, this is just marking $2 trillion. So as you can see from current levels, you can see that the altcoins, in my opinion, have lots of room to run. So a lot of people are actually suggesting that the altcoin market will go way above $2 trillion. So if I just get my measuring tool here again, so if I put it here at the very peak of the previous bull run, right up to 2 trillion. So as you can see, that's only just that's only 80% move from the previous bull market. So again, as long as the price of the total tree is below 2 trillion, I'm not exactly worried, and I don't think that we have reached any top. Just jumping over to Twitter here, as you can see here, the daily total Bitcoin ETF net outflows was minus 51 million yesterday, and that's due to Grayscale still selling off Bitcoin from their Bitcoin ETF, as their fees are much higher than all the other ETFs. So a lot of people are actually just exiting Grayscale and probably just going into IBIT or any of the other ETFs because they are off lesser fees than Grayscale. But I did hear that the CEO of Grayscale is considering lowering their fees. So this eventually will come to an end where Grayscale will stop selling so much Bitcoin to the open market. So when this happens, as this happens, then you can only imagine what it's going to do to the Bitcoin price. So that's why we're seeing so much sell pressure to the Bitcoin price. But so another thing I just seen here during the week on Twitter was Justin, world's largest 1.4 trillion pension fund in Japan, looks into adding Bitcoin to its portfolio. So you can only imagine if like a small percentage of their portfolio goes into Bitcoin, what it will do to the price. So this is very, very bullish in my opinion. And I'm sure a lot of other pension funds will just follow suit. So Bitcoin is probably one of the most scarcest assets, and there's just so many more people now getting FOMO and wanting to get involved, adding it to their portfolio. So moving on here, I also seen this BlackRock launches digital asset fund backed by 100 million USDC on Ethereum. So this is very, very bullish. So this ignited the real world assets narrative in crypto. So you can see a lot of the real world asset coins and cryptos really surged this week on this news. So we will go over a couple of those coins that I'm keeping an eye on for the short term. I do believe they will perform very well. I did also notice that BlackRock receives meme coins, NFTs, after disposing $100 million USDC on Ethereum. BlackRock is now the owner of at least $40,000 in meme coins and non-fungible tokens, NFTs. So the fact that they launched this $100 fund, they did disclose their Ethereum address. So some people found their Ethereum address, and so then every Tom, Dick, and Harry was just sending them their meme coins and NFTs. I just found this tweet to be very, very funny. And if you're not already following me on X, I'd advise you to just give me a quick follow there, because it's a lot easier for me to make a tweet than to put out one of these videos. Now, if you're in cryptocurrency and you're not on Twitter, what in hell are you doing? Like, trust me. So this is where you're going to find all the alpha really, really early. If you're just relying on YouTube videos to get your information, you're going to be behind. So yeah, I advise you just to give me a quick follow there. So it's a lot easier for me to, like I said, it's a lot easier for me to put out tweets than it is to make these videos. So first up, the first real world asset coin we're going to talk today is called Relio. So Rio is trying to tokenize real estate on the blockchain. So its current price is $1.67. And as you can see here, it's up 70% on the week. This is all to do with BlackRock starting this real world asset fund on Ethereum. So all these coins just skyrocketed. And in my opinion, they'll continue to do really, really well once Bitcoin finds its leg and continues its uptrend. So just jumping into TradingView, and this is Relio. So as you can see here, the price is just currently at resistance. So in my opinion, I do feel that the Relio narrative is very strong and they get lots of engagement on Twitter. So as you can see, the price is currently at resistance, but in my opinion, I think it could flip this resistance and then just keep it as support. And then As long as Bitcoin behaves, I do believe it will test the $2 region. So it'll probably come up here, get back, and then off to the races again. So this is definitely one that you want to keep on your watch list, as it does have quite a low market cap as well too, compared to this other coin that I'm going to talk about here now in a sec. But if Bitcoin decides to have a pullback, like we talked about in the very start of the video, I would look out for potential entries on this coin. So we'll just go to the 4-hour chart. So if you just put out your fib from the lows to the highs, you might get a sweet entry. So it might come down to the 0.5 of the 618. So just be wary of that. So it all depends on how Bitcoin is going to perform in the short term. But overall, I think this is a very strong narrative, and I do see this performing really well in the short term. So I did make a deep dive on Relio on my YouTube channel there 4 months ago. So if you want to know more about this coin, I advise you just to have a quick look at this video on my channel. So they're basically trying to tokenize real estate on the blockchain. So it is a nice, interesting project. And yeah, if you want to check out the video, I'll leave a link to it in the description. Another coin that it's on my list that I'm keeping a close eye on is Ondo. So Ondo is another real world assets coin, so it's following that narrative. And as you can see, it's up 50% in the 7 days. One thing you have to be wary about is it has a very high market cap. So it already has over $1 billion market cap. So you just want to be wary of that. Now, I do know all the other influencers in the space, all the big YouTubers, all the big crypto YouTubers are shitting this coin. I'm sure they got in at a very good price. But overall, it is a good project, and I do see it doing well in this up-and-coming real-world assets narrative. So yeah, that's definitely one to have in your watch list. Another one that I'm watching is Swarm Markets. So Swarm Markets is a lot lower in market cap. It's only coming in at 40 million, as you can see here. So Swarm Markets is the world's first licensed DeFi platform, a unified exchange for securities and crypto. Swarm Markets makes it possible for institutional investors like banks and hedge funds, as well as retail investors, to trade and stake tokens based on all kinds of real-world assets, such as commodities and traditional market securities alongside crypto. So I do like this cryptocurrency. I like its narrative. And again, it's coming in at a very low market cap. As you can see, it's only up 27% on the 7 day. So it is an old enough coin. It was around in the previous bull market, but it hasn't actually. So as you know, the real world asset narrative wasn't really that strong in the previous bull market, as I think it will be this year round, especially with BlackRock involved. So I do feel this one will definitely surpass its all-time highs. So this is definitely a coin you want to keep on your list. So another narrative that I feel is going to do really, really well, so is layer ones. So Sui is definitely an up-and-coming layer one that you should definitely keep on your watch list. So if you haven't already know, Facebook tried to create their own cryptocurrency, and from that, 2 projects separated and divided. One was known as Sui, the other is known as Aptos, and they both run on the Move language. Their coding language is called Move, and from what I've heard from developers, it's meant to be very user-friendly. So I do see a lot of developers moving to Sui and Aptos. And compared to Solana, like Solana has just been ripping all year long. It's nearly at all-time highs again. In fact, its market cap is at all-time highs, and that's just the sheer amount of volume that's coming on Solana, especially due to the meme coins that are launching there. But I do feel in the short term, you will see a catch up from Sui and Aptos. They will definitely catch a bid because I do feel they're lagging a little bit behind Solana. Another layer one is to keep on your watch list is Sei. So Sei is it's EVM compatible, so it's meant to be very, very fast and has low transaction fees. So this is another one that you want to keep on your watch list. So in my previous video, I did make it on my top 5 undervalued gaming cryptos. Now I do believe that narrative is lagging a little bit, and it will pop off very, very soon. So if you haven't seen that video, I'd advise you give that one a watch, because the projects that I'm talking in that video are very, very good and very promising, and they are very much undervalued. So there you have it, folks. That is my outlook on the market. If you got value out of this one, please go down, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.